Aloha beautiful lovelies, and welcome to today's video. So in today's video, I just got in the new fragrances from Midwest Fragrance Co.'s new line. So I have all but one in this box here. Out of their new line, I was able to get all but one of the fragrance oils, and that was their Peach Nectar fragrance oil. I might try that another time if you guys are really interested in seeing how that particular fragrance oil smells. But if you're here to see the review for Midwest Fragrance Co.'s new fragrances, then this is the video for you. So let's get to it. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. Here on Urban Nomad, I go through all things business related, especially in relation to my two businesses, Urban Nomad, which is candles and handcrafted goods, and Kierra Unlimited, that's online business management and VA design services. If that's what you're into, go ahead and subscribe to my channel because there'll be plenty more videos to come. Alrighty, so let's get into it. I'm gonna go through all the contents in the box first, and so we can see all that I brought in for this haul. After we've gone through what I purchased, then I'll go back through the scent profiles for each fragrance oil. So let's dive in. And if you guys are new here, you will see guest appearances from the Fur Brigade, like Duke, and Charlie is running around here as well today. And you might see some of the cats come across the screen. They are in the room with me too. So if you're lucky, you might get a whole Fur Brigade check. Okay, so in the box we have the invoice in the box with all the tried and true care instructions, which are very important. Make sure you are properly storing your fragrance oils. So for most of the sample oils, I got them in the 2-ounce size, and then I did get a few items in the 8-ounce size. And the 8 ounces are the ones that I was like, well, let me go ahead and test it to see if I will. So I have a little bit more to test with, and then the 2 ounces were just so that I could bring them in, sample them, maybe make a tester candle or wax melt or something, so I could get a feel for it, maybe even soap, so that I could get a feel for the fragrance oil, how it interacts, and things like that. So I got 8 out of the 9 new fragrance oils that Midwest Fragrance Co. created. So in the comments, I want you guys to let me know the top 2 fragrance oils that I've brought in on this haul that you'd like to see me experiment with for either a soap, a bath bomb, or a candle. So I want you guys to let me know which 2 fragrance oils you like and which way you'd like to see me test it down in the comments below, and I'll use that to gauge what video I'll do testing out these sample fragrance oils. First up, I have High Tide, and this is one of the new fragrances that they've created. So for the 2-ounce sample fragrance size, and these are all going to be their new fragrance oils. So this one is mango and coconut milk, cherry lemonade twist, fresh cut grass, Oceanside air, honeydew coconut cream, grapefruit and mint. And I think I'm excited for that one. I think that's going to be a nice fresh scent. And last but not least, we have Coastal Waters. Go ahead and move this box out of the way, and we can get right into the scent profiles. So let's start with Oceanside Air. And so don't mind me, I am going to be reading off of their site, their top notes and things, so you guys will know how they're describing it, and then also I'll also give my personal notes to them as well. So for Oceanside Air fragrance oil, it says they have top notes of sea air, jasmine petals, and bergamot, middle notes of Himalayan salt, blue lotus flower, and base notes of eucalyptus leaf, driftwood, and misted musk. All right, so let's get to smelling this guy. Hold on. I want to compare that back to Black Sea. I really like that one. I think that one is a little more masculine than, yeah. So this Oceanside Air is a lot more masculine scented, like a like stronger masculine scent profile than the Black Sea. This one kind of like definitely punches you in the nose, but I like it. I like it a lot. It's very cologne-y, like a nice cologne that I'd give to someone. I could see it as a cologne, but I could also just see it like just as a really nice room scent. Ooh, I really like that. Does it give me ocean vibes? Absolutely not. I wouldn't classify this as a straight ocean scent. I would see it as a scent in a beach, like cottage or like condo, something like that, like a beach house. Like I can picture the seashell decor going with this scent. But it's also very masculine, and I do like that. I like that a lot. So up next, I'm gonna do the Coastal Waters. So for Coastal Waters, they say it has top notes of lemon zest, sea ozone, greens, middle notes of lily, jasmine, marine waters, and base notes of cedarwood, coastal musk, and dark amber. So let's dive into this one. Okay, so I get that little bit of lemon zest, like the freshness that comes from it, but it's definitely very floral forward. It's definitely very floral. It's floral and deep. So where Black Sea, I'd say it's like a lighter floral, clean. It's a very clean scent, I'd say Black Sea is, and it has a sweet undertone to it. This one, it's a bit intoxicating, and it could just be because I like lemon. I'm a big fan of lemon and citrusy scents. I do enjoy smelling those and burning those and having them around me, other than, of course, just loving to terrorize some mandarins. But this one's nice. So I can get the brightness from the lemon. I wouldn't even necessarily classify it as lemon, but it's definitely citrus. I can definitely feel the brightness of the citrus from it. And all those floral notes are coming through. But yeah, I could definitely see that as a cool scent. Between Oceanside Air, Coastal Waters, and Black Sea, I know my fiance is still gonna say Black Sea is his favorite, but I might inch out Oceanside Air as being my top water-based fragrance from them so far. I do have one more to go, and that's their High Tide. So we'll see how High Tide fares amongst all the other three. So for High Tide, it has top notes of ozonic ocean air, middle notes of citrus zest, jasmine, and sea salt, and base notes of violet petals, powdered musk, and cedar leaf. All right, I'm not gonna make any guesses. I'm just going to let the scent hit me on this one, because I tend to get thrown off a bit on anything that has powdered in the description. I don't particularly care for scents like that, but the other note profiles on it make it seem like it's going to be somewhere between Black Sea and Coastal Waters. So we'll see. Okay, so yeah, this one's like a fruity sweet. I like that, yeah. This would be a really good feminine scent, I think. Yeah, so yeah, I think this would be a really good feminine scent. I could definitely see this like in like a bubble bath kind of scenario. It would work really well, super soothing. Whereas Black Sea, I would consider Black Sea a good soothing scent. High Tide, definitely I would classify this one as a soothing kind of spa themed kind of scent. Definitely can sense, like, feel the bubble bath around me from a bath bomb, or even just like a bubble, a liquid bubble that you might sell yourself. I could definitely see that with being good for this, or just a good fresh scent to put like in your bathroom or in your kitchen, in your living room. A nice overall fresh scent to have, because it's slightly sweet, but not as sweet as the Black Sea, and the citrus definitely cuts that very cleanly. So I really like the balance of that one. So that will then bring us to, you know what, let's just dive straight into fresh cut grass. I'm sure it smells exactly like what it says. Growing up on a farm and being around a bunch of alfalfa and grass cutting and all of that, I am quite familiar with that scent in all of its varieties, in its dried form, in its fresh cut form, and it's just hit with morning dew form, you know, all those lovely smells. So their note profiles for this particular scent is top notes of greens and herbs, middle notes of sweetgrass and sage, and base notes of dirt, earth, and stems. So, yeah, that one hit me in the back of my throat a little bit. Like kind of like how fresh cut grass does for me. It's a very sweet scent, so it's not like if you were to really like pick up on like the dirt notes from it, like if you smell a carrot or a beet or something like that. It's very light, but it is green. It's definitely green. I can like feel it in my teeth a little bit, like when I'm smelling it, like if you're about to eat some wheatgrass or something, kind of like around that smell. Like if you're juicing maybe celery, and well, no, not celery. Celery's not a good example because that's got like a spicy smell to it, and this isn't spicy. But I think probably the closest it would reflect is like a wheatgrass, like when you're juicing it, that kind of smell is what you get out of the fresh cut grass. So if that's what you're looking for to add to your line, this is it. I don't know how I would incorporate it. If you guys want to see how I play around with this and style it into something, put that out in the comments below as one of the 2 picks for yourselves. But yeah, let me know what you think. What would you use fresh cut grass for? Like what would you use it to scent? Like what kind of line would you put that in? You know, I'm really curious to see what everyone thinks about that. That brings us to Cherry Lemonade Twist. So Cherry Lemonade Twist has top notes of tart cherry and lemon citrus, notes of sparkling lemonade, base notes of sugar crystals, fresh picked strawberries. So this one I was really excited to smell. I don't have a full idea of what I would use it for in my upcoming lines, maybe like a one-off thing or just body line maybe, but I was really interested to see how the scent was. Oh, hold on. Interesting. Okay, so I have a couple of thoughts on this. It's not nearly as sweet as I thought it was going to be based off of the name as well as the note profiles that they've given on the website. And that's not to say it's not sweet, because it is definitely still sweet, but it's leaning more towards the lemonade side of it all and being a more acidic type of scent. But on the other side, it smells like fruit punch. Yeah. It smells like fruit punch to me, and I am digging that. Alrighty, so up next we have mango and coconut milk. So I also have the same fragrance oil from Candle Science, so I kind of like I have a reference point of kind of what I think it should smell like or what it will smell like, but I'm really interested to see how their version plays out. So their notes on this is orange peel, pineapple, for top notes, middle notes of peach and mango, and base notes of sweet sugar and coconut milk. So based off the Candle Science one, it's a very sweet scent. So let's see how it compares. So it's different. Hold on, I'm gonna go grab my Candle Science one to compare it real quick. So I've got the Candle Science one. They're very, very similar. Like I had to smell it because I've been smelling the cured version of it. So it does morph when it's cured. But yeah, they pretty much smell identical. They smell. Yeah. If you blindfolded me, I would not be able to tell. Maybe I would. But they're very, very, very close in scent profile to being identical to each other. But it's nice because I mean, I also like the mango and coconut milk as well. It's a nice bright scent. In the bottle, it does feel heavier than how it smells once it's in a candle or a lotion. I will give it that credit. So I'll be very interested to see how this one soaks, as well as how it morphs after cure time. But it's really nice. I'd say this one is very true to the scent profiles on it. You get the sweetness from the pineapple. Peach, I wouldn't say so much from is like a full note, but it's like just like peach. I find really just gives like a heaviness to fragrances, and same for mango. But like it's definitely citrus. You can definitely smell the citrus on it, and you can definitely smell the coconut on it, and you get that overall sweetness that's in all of those fruits. So up next we have Honeydew and Coconut Cream. So this one is top notes of honeydew melon and cucumber peel, middle notes of smashed ripe avocado and coconut cream, and base notes of orange flower, jasmine petals, and peony. Ooh, that sounds really, really good. It sounds super creamy, super luxurious. So I'm excited to smell it. Okay, guys. It's nice. Like I have to say, like it's a nice scent. I would definitely classify it as a spa scent, and I think that they also classify it as a spa scent. Yeah, like all like the alternative brand names that they have for it, like it gives very spa type vibes. So this one's really nice if like you have like a luxury line, or if you're looking for like something that gives a nice thick, a little heavier, a little creamier scent profile to your collection. This one's it. This is so nice. I'm definitely going to play around with this one and see where I can add it in. I'll probably add it into soaps first, my soap and bath bomb line first, but we'll see. I like this. I'm definitely going to have to order a larger size so I can play around with this a bit more. Then that brings us to Grapefruit and Mint, which, you know, your girl loves mojitos, which is where the mint comes in. And, you know, I won't squawk at a Paloma, which is a grapefruit-based cocktail. Grapefruit itself, like on its own, is not my favorite citrus. I'd probably classify it as my least favorite citrus. But my fiance absolutely loves grapefruit. Loves it so much. So we always have it in the house. He tends to get a lot of cocktails and stuff with grapefruit in it. It's like, it is his jam. And I find I tend to like the scent of grapefruit. I just don't like the taste of grapefruit myself. Personally, not my preference. I like sugar. But for this grapefruit and mint fragrance oil, it has top notes of fresh rhubarb, sparkling grapefruit, middle notes of herbal mint and lavender, and base notes of smooth vanilla and thyme. Ooh, sounds like it'll be kind of like a little spice to it, kind of. Yep, 100%. So it's got a little bit of a bite to it, but the grapefruit is definitely shining through. That's so nice. Yeah. When I tell you guys, while I do purchase fragrance oils from other companies, Midwest Fragrance Co., I love their fragrance oils. Like there have been very few that I have found that I'm like, nah, I'll be good. You know, I don't want that. I don't like it, you know. Most of the ones that I've purchased, I've liked, and I have found a way to use it somewhere in one of my lines, or at least when I'm playing around with it, so I can enjoy it myself. Like, I love it. I love their stuff. So this one's nice, bright. I could see this one in a candle. I could see it in a soap. I could see it like across the board. This is a really nice, like kind of like staple kind of type fragrance, where it's got a little bit of spice to it to weigh it down, make it a little heavier, but the grapefruit and the citrus really shine bright and like pierce through the rest of it, where it's nice. It's a good mix between vegetal and fruit citrusy and a sweet citrus. So those are all of the new fragrances that that I was able to get in, minus the peach nectar. And I will go ahead and read off the scent for profile of the peach nectar for you guys, so that you guys can at least hear what it's supposed to be, because it sounded like a really, really thick, sweet scented fragrance oil. So it has top notes of raw coconut, sun-kissed raspberry, and mandarin orange. Middle notes of violet petals, succulent plum, and peach nectar, and base notes of sugar and vanilla. So it definitely sounds like a very heavy and sweet fragrance oil is how it's sounding based off of the note profiles on it. Okay, remember to pick your top 2 that you would like to see me experiment with, and whether you want to see that in a candle, a bath bomb, or a soap. I have the mango and coconut milk, cherry lemonade twist, honeydew coconut cream, grapefruit and mint, fresh cut grass, coastal waters, oceanside air, and let's see if I can make it happen and hold all of them at the same time. Haha! And high tide. So those are the 8 that I have. So please let me know down in the comments down below which out of those 8 you guys really liked and would like to see me test out and play around with, and I'll make that video for you guys. I do have another video going through my first fragrance haul review of Midwest Fragrance Co., and that was a whole different batch of fragrance oils. So if you're looking for more information on other fragrance oils from them, check that video here. And if there are more fragrances that you would like me to try, let me know down in the comments below, and I would love to get to those for you guys. So until next time, I'm Kierra from the Urban Nomad and Kierra Unlimited, and I'll see you later. Bye.